Hey everybody, it's Marcy from Texas. I'm here today to talk to you about another ancient oil, sandalwood. In the Bible, it's called aloes. While Facebook is going out and building an audience for me, I'm going to go ahead and read my disclaimer. Any information presented is not meant to diagnose, prescribe, cure, or prevent any illness or disease. Neither are the products mentioned here meant to do the same. This presentation is strictly for information and educational purposes and is not medical advice. Please seek a qualified healthcare professional of your choice when making health choices for yourself or your family, your pets included. Okay, so like I said, we're going to be talking about sandalwood, which in scripture is called aloes. I don't know if you can read that. Aloes. Now, this gold labeled bottle is actually Sandalwood Aloes, and it's no longer harvested or purchased by Young Living because this particular variety of sandalwood is no longer sustainable. It's being harvested way too young, and a lot of, if you find Sandalwood Aloes on the market, more than likely it's adulterated in some way because it's just, it's not being sustainably harvested anymore. And the demand for sandalwood has gotten so great around the world that companies that care about having these plants available to us in 10 years, 15 years, 50 years, 100 years are no longer using that particular variety. Let me tell you a little bit about sandalwood. Sandalwood essential oil is harvested from the heartwood of the tree, so it actually has to destroy the tree. It's not like some of the other oils that are harvested from branches or the leaves that they can just strip part of the tree and the tree still survives. Now, what's interesting is sandalwood is number 4 on the list of sesquiterpenes, essential oils that contain sesquiterpenes. Sandalwood essential oil is 80% sesquiterpene alcohols. And again, that's some homework. You need to look it up and find out what some people believe sesquiterpenes do. As an ancient oil, it was used in meditation. It was considered an aphrodisiac, and it was also used in embalming. The pillars of Solomon's temple were made out of sandalwood, and also the instruments, the musical instruments used in the temple were made out of sandalwood. In modern day, it is considered very good for skin and cardiovascular support. There's red sandalwood. In ancient times, they had 2 different varieties. One was red sandalwood, one was Indian sandalwood. They were both heavily used, very popular. We believe that it was probably the Indian sandalwood that was mentioned and talked about in scripture just because of where the way the trade routes went and where they got it. Now, I talked about the Sandalwood Aloes no longer being harvested, or it's not sustainable at this point if they continue to harvest it. So one of the things Young Living has done is they've gone to a new variety they get from Hawaii. It's called Sandalwood paniculatum. It's called Royal Hawaiian Sandalwood, and this tree grows much, much faster, and it's very prolific in Hawaii. So Young Living, several brands of oils, but of course I'm a strictly Young Living proponent. We get our sandalwood now from Hawaii. It's called Royal Hawaiian Sandalwood. And it smells a little bit different. The two different varieties, they do have a little bit of a different scent. Hey, Bill, no, it's not an old video. Hi, Sandy. It's got a little bit of a different scent to it, but it's still very, very good. And today, it's considered excellent for skin support, supporting healthy skin, and also to support cardiovascular issues, or your cardiovascular system, sorry, not issues. So that's all about sandalwood. Again, if you find the Santalum album, it is a good chance it's either been harvested in such a way as to damage the future, or it's an adulterated oil. I urge you to use the one that comes from Hawaii. It smells great. Oh, in ancient times, they also used to burn it with their incense, and it was thought to purify the air. I love the smell of sandalwood, and I love the way it makes my skin feel. We actually have a moisturizer. Young Living has a moisturizer based on sandalwood, and of course they've changed it to the Hawaiian sandalwood so that it is very sustainable. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate it. I want you all to go out and have a fabulous Sunday evening and make this week the best one ever. Talk to y'all later. Bye.